And think about when we engage the pelvic floor, what really is happening. So to begin with, let's just place the heels together and toes apart. Then I want to find my position so my feet are in line with my hips. So all I'm going to do is just pull my heels away, and it's kind of around that position. You might need to shuffle out a little bit, shuffle in, but it's around there. Okay. From the knees coming up around into the hip bone area. Think about this down here as your powerhouse. Yes, so thinking about it, keeping it nice and strong. So I want you to engage the gluteal muscles, and I want you immediately to engage the abdominals. Okay, just really feeling strong in this area. Take your ball down at the side of you, lift the shoulders up, bring the scaps back and drop down. And again, so lift, take it down and drop back. Just bring your head over to your right side, up to the top, and then over to the other side. So really important neck mobility. We always do it nice and slow and nice and controlled. Now bring your chin down to your chest, and then slowly allow the mouth to open, the neck is long, and go back into the spin. And again, so flex forward and extend back. Now we're going to just do skull rocks. So I'm just going to come over to my right, come around, and then up to the side. Do that the other way. Do it slowly, as it can make you a little bit dizzy, right? And sometimes it does, and then sometimes it doesn't. And I went to see my physio on Monday, and very much we talked about neck mobility, very much movement, keeping the neck moving. Even if so you would say you're stepping. Okay, I'm going to give you an exercise on the neck that he gave me. Retraction is beneficial in so many ways. So retract your neck back. Yeah? So there I would be into neutral. I'm going to retract back. Yeah? So it's like bringing your chin towards your chest. And again, so like let it go, let the neck stay long, then retract back. Then physio says from retraction, then take your head back. And then bring it back over into retraction, like you're pushing your neck backwards. And then release down. Okay, so simple exercises. Okay, pelvic floor muscles, the hammock that holds all of our beautiful organs together. And it is the most wonderful part of the body. It goes from the pubic bone, right way back into the tailbone, into the coccyx. Right, so think about pubic bone, back into the tailbone, and the hammock in between. They're supporting all of our organs. Now, place the ball between the thighs and squeeze. Okay, there we go. Without anything, without me asking you to pull in your pelvic floor, you're automatically engaged, involuntary. Okay, take the right arm over and reach, and then the other side. Over and reach. So a nice, connection, nice and tight on the ball. Don't, make it really uncomfortable. But I do want that squeeze there. Okay, over on the right arm and then over on the left. Bring your hands together, elbows are wide, and then rotate over to right. You need to go forward a bit, and then over to left. Now, as I come over to right, I'm going to take my arm back and close, and then the other side. So I'm going to do some exercises with you today, exercises that we've been doing for years together, that are really good for pelvic floor health. So kind of going back to basics. Then take your hands down at the side of you. Start position or pendulum, then come over towards your right side, up to center, and over to the left. And again. So, through. Keep those tummy muscles nice and tight. Now give me a front raise. Open out the chest. Come in and close the arms down, hands down to thighs. And again. If I come up, I open back. Now I'm going to add on 2 squats. We're going to come down for 1 and 2. Okay, let's do that again with the arms. So I'm going to come up and open, In and down, give me 2 squats. Okay, one more. I'm going to take the arms out and then round off the upper back. Then forward and open. And again, forward and open. Last time. Now I want you just to bring the right arm over the top of the head as we do into our rainbow, and then the other side. And again, up and over. And now take the right arm across the body, and then the left arm across the body. And we know if we've got a weak pelvic floor, we are all ladies today. We know what happens when we cough. Okay, take the arms down, and then take them up and through, breathing in and breathing out. And if I asked you to say jog on the spot, or do a jumping jack, a power squat, if you take your feet off the floor, sorry, my cueing, so I'm talking, and again, okay, take the arms up and out. So we're going to go up into retraction, and then in and down. Yeah, so if you've got a little leakage, you know that you need to work on those pelvic floor muscles. Again, arms up and open. Up. I must talk to you and tell you what you're doing. And then through. Squat. And last one. Now I'm going to take the arms open. I'm going to break them. And again, one more. Now bring the right arm over the top. And then the left arm over the top. Do that again. And we'll bring the fingers together and the elbows wide. We'll go into our rotation. Bring it in. So rotate, extend the arm in and back. The other side. Try and keep your hips nice and square to me. So I can round and close. Yes, it's like an open door. Round and close. 2 more. 1. And then 2. Take the arms down at the side of you. Take the right arm up into the corner. And then the left arm up into the corner. Give me a VW. So I'm going to come down into a W and up into a V. Okay. Down to W and up to V. Now squat down to come down into W and up into V. And again, down. So we've done no movement obviously for the legs. We've got the ball there. Looking pelvic floor. We can do any arm sequence. The whole time we're working through pelvic floor muscles. Okay. Take your arms down. Now take the right arm up into diagonal. Lower it down and do the same on the left side. Okay. And again. I'm going to come up into corner. Then I'm going to take into horizontal abduction, open door. Round I go. And then the other side. Do that again. Take it around and open your door. And now we're going to go into diagonals. If you're looking behind you, pick something up. Move to the other side. And then push. Hands together, elbows are wide. Give me a squat. Now open door, turn right. Come through, give me a squat. Open door on your left. What? You're going to come down to squat. Keep those elbows wide. Open. And then down we go. And open up to the other side. Take the hands and just lift up. An extension, a little back extension, and then we'll lower that down. Now, take the right arm, take it into a back extension. We're coming back, put this on the floor in prone position. We're going to standing a little bit longer. Now, let's take both arms with us. Both arms back and forward, and again. And forward. Take the arms around the world and then bring them back down to the thighs. And again, around the world and back down to the thighs. And a squat. We're going to go down for 3, the legs shoot up for 1. Okay, and again, down for 1, 3, shoot for 1. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. This is your last one. 1. Anchor down. Remember those heels, wiggle those toes, and lift up. Take the ball away, take it into the right hand into the corner. Then take it into open door. And then take it down into diagonal. Take the ball to the sternum and rotate. Now come to center, give me a squat. And then rotate the other. And then give me a squat. Take the ball into the left hand, take it down at the side, take it into the corner. Press away, and then into horizontal abduction. And then take it down behind, and then bring it into sternum, and down to squat, then left side turn. Turn over to the left side now to squat, and then turn over to your right side. Take the ball down towards the thighs. Let's take it into the hands. Now roll down. Come all the way down as far as you can, and place the left hand onto the ball and lift up on the right. So press into the ball and take the fingers up to 12 o'clock. You change sides. So bring it down and up you go. Again, and then the ball is away obviously from between the thighs, but still think about engaging the pelvic floor muscles. Take both hands onto the ball. Okay, take them around the ball. Drop the hips down towards the floor. Bring the ball out in front of you, and then lift up to the top. Give me a chair pose. I'm going to come down into chair. So if I show you sideways. So arms are about 45 degrees. Then I'm going to lift back up, yeah? Chair pose again. So sit back, pushing back into those heels, and lift it up. One more time. And sorry, my fault. And then lift it up. Take the arms down in front of you. Okay, and just circle back the shoulders. Take the ball into the right hand, give me a back extension. Swap hands, take it down and into the left arm. And then push back. Okay, one more time, nice and gentle. The swap hands. Push back. And then last time. Right now, take the ball into both hands and step and lunge forward. So on the step, lunge, lift, back, yeah? Step, lunge, lift, and back. So just holding my ball, step, lunge, lift, and back, step, lunge, lift, and back. Okay, keep the ball now into the right hand, all right? So we're going to loop it underneath. So I'm going to step forward, the knee that's bent, I'm going to take the ball under and take it into my left hand and take it back, yeah? Then I bring my left foot forward. I'm going to tuck it under, catch it, and then take it back. All right, so it's a step, lunge, drop, push back. Step, lunge, under, push back. Yeah, and again, with a step, under we go as we lunge, taking it into the left hand and push back. Step, lunge, take it under and push back. Let's go around the world. Now keep it at the top and take the left arm, catch the ball at the top, and then bring the right arm down, and then the left arm down. Okay. Take the ball down just between the knees again, so you put down, knees, bring yourself back up. Open the arms, nipple, and open. So instead of taking the arm over the head this time, you're going to take it across the body. You're going to take it across the body, and then the other side. Put your knees tracking, in line with the ankles. We're going for a shoulder stretch. So, take it across, take the left arm under, push away, and bring that arm in towards your chest. Take your head and look over your right shoulder. And our neck mobility. Get a nice stretch right the way through the medial deltoid and also into the back of the shoulder. Release, do that the other side. So bring the arm into the chest, then look over your shoulder. Okay, so anybody with shoulder issues, this is a stretch that you should be doing daily. See yourself on Monday. Okay, take the arms down at the side of you. Just give be a ragdoll. So I'm going to come down, bring the arms, just swing the arms, and reach up to the top. And again, let's take the arms down, let them swing, and again, let them swing and down, take them up to the top. Yeah? One more time. Go down and lift up to the top, around the edge of the world. Pendulum, hands to the side, and over to your right. And then over to the left. 2 more. 1. Okay, we're going to go into a half a roll down. So, forward flex, roll it down. Hands onto the thighs, take your right arm, thread it through, and then lift up to 12 o'clock. And again, down and through, and lift up to 12 o'clock. Take the hand down, and now cat-cow. So bring it into your cat position. Remember, I've been stopping on the cow if you don't feel like doing it, yes? So if you want to just do a flat back rather than pushing into the cow, it might be too much for you if your hands go right, yeah? The cat, perfectly fine, rounding off, it slows down. Okay. And into an extension, flat back or push into the cow. One more time. Up, cat, a little bit into the cow or flat back. Now, from this position, take the left arm, thread it through, and then lift it up to the top. And again, thread through, and lift it. Taking the hand down on to the side there. Release the ball. Take it into the hand and lower all the way down. Let the ball stay at the bottom. And then, I'm going to show you sideways. I'm going to bring taking my hands away from my ball, and I come up into like that tabletop position. Remember? Come up. Then I'm going to bring my arms up into sun salutation, and then take the arms down. Let's do it again. I'm going to come up, and as I lower down, I'm going to bring my arms down. Okay, so now I'm into more like a tabletop position. Notice back is flat. Lovely. Arms are long, knees slightly bent. And I'm going to come back up to the top. So it's not a roll up. I hinge from the hips. I bring my arms up with me. And I come up to the top. Then I go around the edge of the world. And again, I come up, now to drop forward, not a roll down, I'm going to come down, yes, it's like I'm folding down. Now, bring yourself up, remember, coming from nice and tight into that sort of tabletop position, come back up to the top, hinge from the hips, belly's nice and secure, nice and tight, then come up to the top, I come up, and then lower down. Okay. Let's do a roll down to show you the difference between drop your head, neck and shoulders, pulling on the pelvic floor muscles, pulling on the abdominals, bend the knees. Now I'm going to roll it up. Tummy's in nice and tight. Brace those abdominals. Think about vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay, then take your chin away from your chest and shoulders back and down. Roll up, roll down. Sun salutation. Take the arms up. Now to roll down, I bring myself down. Yeah? Now, this position, I then change into flat back. Remember, cat-cow. You don't want to do cow, I explained flat back. I want to come back up to the top. Inhale, exhale, sun salutation, and then arms down. Okay, and again, so we come up with the arms. I come lower, I hinge from the hips. Then I come into that tabletop position, yeah, flat back. When we come back up to the top, this is your last one. Inhale, exhale, and take it. And then lower those arms down. You are there standing. Well done, guys. Take your mats, roll them out. And then today I'm going to take mine at more of an angle because I want to do some work. I'm always finding I'm stuck in my corners between the wall and the ceiling. Come on. I'm going to pick myself up more of a diagonal. If that works. Right, guys. So, are you all okay there? All good? All good. Okay, so just keep your balls just there and somewhere close to you. Right. So, pelvic floor exercises. Small exercises, Pilates exercises for our pelvic floor muscles. And I'm going to start with probably the most classic and difficult, let's get it out of the way, is the 100. So let's roll it down. I'm going to roll it down. I'm going to walk the hands away from me and I want to be in a down dog position first. Okay? I want to stretch out through my heels and the back of my calf muscles. Yeah? So I'm going to lace through. I'm going to take my right hand and lace through towards the left leg and then knock through and lace through the other side. Okay. Now I'm going to place my hands down. I'm going to come down slowly towards there. Yeah, on my knees, I'm not touching the mat. That bare position. Then I'm going to reach up. I'm going to take my right hand through. Then I'm going to place it down. Then I'm going to do a bear pose, remember? Bear pose. Then I'm going to lift it back. And then I'm going to take my left arm around, lace it through. Drop it back, finish on bear pose. Finish on bear pose. And then lower all the way down. Take your arms away from you and sit back into a child's pose. Extend the arms away. Take the right hand on top of the left and keep the head and shoulders down. You take the right hand away and then take the left hand on top. And again, keep the shoulders down. Place the hands apart, come a little bit deeper into your child pose, sit back onto your heel, then lift up, drop down into your cobra. Okay? Cobra. And again, I'm going to lift back into my heels, back, inhale, exhale, and then take it over. Nose underneath you. Pop yourself back into your downward facing dog. Okay, now walk your feet in, just walk in towards your hands. Look me. Drop your hips down. Lift away with the arms. Take the hands back down onto the mat slowly. Lean forward into the shoulders. Push back on the right. Push back onto the left. Lower down all the way, so tummy's whole body comes down onto the mat. All the way down. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Draw those tummy muscles in. Squeeze the gluteal muscles, and then lift the right arm and left leg. The other side. So we're going swimming. Yeah? We're keeping the head in line with the spine. Inhale, exhale, and lift. And lower. Inhale, exhale, and lift, and lower. Again, so every time you lift, try not to push the tummy muscles into the mat. Yeah? So think about a piece of paper sliding and lifting. One more time. Bring your arms around just to the side of you with a pendulum. Then it comes down towards my right side, into centre, and then down onto my left. And you can see. One more. So drop down, so looking down towards the foot, into the place your hands just at the side of you, lift yourself up, place yourself back towards a child's pose. Take your mini ball, place it between the thighs. Okay, but Claire, because you don't like being on the knees, do this standing. So we're going to drop the right arm, we're going to thread the needle, so drop through, dropping the right shoulder down towards the floor, and then lift up. Then you can do this standing. You don't have to do it kneeling, yeah, on your knees, down, and then lift. I'm going to take this hand down, I'm going to take it away from me, so extend that right arm away. I'm going to slide it back in, and I'm going to then flow. I'm going to take my left arm down, and then I'm going to lift up. And again, I'm going to take it down and cross, and place both hands down onto the mat. I'm going to squeeze between my knees to the wall, tuck my toes under, and come in right there. Hold that there. Let's put our knees. Hold that very nice. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Inhale, exhale, and lift back to your last one. Lift, 1, lower. Let's get off those hands and wrists. Let's remove the ball, and let's come into a position. Okay, when you're seated position, take the ball slightly just there, into the lower back. Take the arms away, and I'm going to come into a V position. Yeah, this is the V. So I'm pushing my weight back onto the ball. Now, knees parallel to the ceiling. The arms are away. If you feel you want to take the arms down and just place them to the side of you, then do that. If not, stay where you are. Then lift up on the right and then lift up on the left. Now, think about what we're doing. Arm extension. Every time we take the arm back, tummy muscles are pulling in here, so we're working harder. Now we're going to take both arms up, try both. Both arms back. Oh, can you feel that? Even tougher, isn't it? Now if I was to do this and then come up, that would be easier, yeah? If I was to do an arm extension and then come up, easier. But if I stay in a V, then I come back and then bring the arms over, and my body isn't changing, yeah? I stay in that V position. So there's your option. Right? I'm sure you're so pleased you've got this mini ball behind you. So those arms coming back are really pulling on those tummy muscles. Stay here. Open your door right side, and then open your door left. We've got two more, and then we're going to go into the 100. We're going to use that ball with the 100. Lovely. Come up to the top. Take the ball away. Okay, take the ball away. Roll it back onto the mat. Now, bring your feet in and take the ball just underneath you. Okay, so the 100. Give us variations throughout, modifications, so you can make it easier or harder for yourself. But it's basically back down to one of the modification because we use okay. So it's always about pumping. Right? Let's just pump the arm in this position. So it brings the heart rate up. So we pump from the shoulder. It's not from the elbow, right? Not here. It's pumping from the shoulder. So we're going to pump. So we're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to breathe it out. And the faster we take the arms, the harder it will be. Okay. So breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now take your right leg up and take the top. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Now drop the leg and go to the other side. If your arms get tired at any time, just stop and rest and come back. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, in 5, out 2, 5. Both legs to tabletop. Into 5, out 2, into 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend your right leg. Into 5, out 2, 3, 5. Into 3, 5, out 2, 3, 5. Change leg. Into 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Into 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4. Tabletop. Last 10. Into 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4. 100. Bring those knees in and relax. So a lovely exercise, pelvic floor, 100, and the other one is dead bug. Okay, so because we've got the ball there, let's leave it where it is and place the arms. Let's go into our dead bug position. Okay. A dead bug, this is the traditional dead bug position, but we can extend the legs, couldn't we? If the ball's there, pelvis is tilted, much more comfortable than if we were down flat. Right, so dead bug or dead bug. Right, so let's progress. Start in this position, the traditional dead bug, and then we're going to go to extended. So, come here. One. We're going to build this up, yeah? So you're going to have options all the way through. Time to move the arms. So the next one, I'm going to take the right arm back and then the right foot away. Yeah. And I'm doing same arm, same leg. Push. Do one more, I'm going to change it again. Leave the arms where they are, and now give me a leg extension. Leg extension, and back to tabletop. Leg extension, back to tabletop. Extend, and back. Okay, same arm, same leg. But extend, and take the arm back. Pelvic floor muscles are now really under strain. Back and go. Right arm back, left leg. So reciprocal. One, and then the other side. So we're staying in sagittal plane. Stay forward and back. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to add in a little bit of frontal. I'm going to come away, open, in, and back. The other side. One, open, in, and back. And then extend, open, in, and back. Last one. Extend, open, in, and back. Take your hands across the chest, across the chest, and then extend the legs up to the ceiling. Drop the right leg down to the floor, and then on the left side. Drop it down, and then lift it up. Okay, so we're kind of in a half dead bug position, and we're doing a single leg drop. On we go. Now, take the arms away. As you drop down on the right, take the right arm back and to the top. And the other side. And two more. One. Last time. And two. Now, from this position, go back down all the way to the floor and the other side. Take the hands down at the side of you. Pop yourself away from the ball. Take your ball, okay, take your ball into your hand, lower down vertebrae by vertebrae, and place the ball just between your knees, the thighs, and there you're into your tabletop position. You're going to roll over to the right side. keeping that left shoulder down, and then over to the other side. I'm going to put two exercises together. We're going to do the knee rolling, and then we're going to do a shoulder bridge. Okay. The little bit tabletop tap down, so then come down into the tap down, into the neutral spot position. Okay, there's your neutral. Then I come out of neutral and I lift tabletop. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs onto the wall. Now lower down, don't come back into neutral. Position here, yeah? Then lift it back up. Again, pelvic floor muscles under constant strain. Don't let it go. So come up, squeeze the wall, come to the top, and then lower down. And again, up we go. Squeeze to the top, and then lower down. Let's break other. Okay, when you come down, take the legs into tabletop position. Now into your knee roll. You're going to go into lovely release on the lower back, and also again the abdominals working. Trunk as we come over from one side to the other. Then we're going to go into our shoulder bridge. So you've got your tabletop tap down. There you go. Inhale, exhale, and curl it up. Yeah. We're going to come low, and then we're going to lift up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Your second one. 2 more. Then you're going to lower it all the way down to the mat, and then you're going to lift it up. I'm going to come and have a look. What you're doing is this sequence. Okay, let's count. Then draw down. So vertebrae by vertebrae. Yeah, thinking like you'll roll down. Then you're back into the neutral spine position. Then come into your tabletop. Arms away, and then knee roll. Okay guys, let's come to have a look at you. And knee rolling over to your right, and then over to your left. Okay, lovely. Try and keep the legs in tabletop the whole time. That's it, better, Anne. So your feet are just keeping away from the glutes. When you've done your 4, you're going to go into your tabletop tap down, staying into neutral, and then give me 4 shoulder bridges. Well done. And any time you need to stop, then stop. Okay. When you've done your 4 shoulder bridges, and I know that's the finish, I want you to bring your knees into your chest and hug. Well done. Well done, Christine. Excellent. Dawn. Brilliant. Claire, I'm just sort of see a part of the body. Not to worry. A little bit there, that's it. Susie, I can see the settee. Don't worry. Okay, so when you're ready, when you're finished, roll it back. Yeah, ready. Take it into your knees. Put your feet down onto the floor. Open the arms and then just allow the feet to pop over to your right side, and then look over your left shoulder. And then change from here over the other side, and then look over your right shoulder. And then move all the way, come onto your side. Right side, come up, and then come onto the balls. Okay. Tuck your toes under, and then come into the downward facing. Press back. Then you walk your hands in towards your feet, and then we're going to roll it up. We're going to go into a standing position. Your standing position. I want you to take your right foot back and your left foot forward. Okay? Right foot back, left foot forward. Okay. Make sure that heel is down and the toes are facing forward. Breathe in and shake the hands out as you breathe out. And again, breathing in and then shake it out. Hold it there. Push down into the heel, feeling it into the calf muscle and down into your Achilles. I'm going to bring this foot in and I'm going to sit back. As I sit back, I extend my left leg. Yeah? Like a chair position, a little chair. This leg's extended. Now I can take the toe up or down. Right, up to you. Toe up or down. Where you're feeling it is in the back of the thigh. Into your hamstring. Now release, take it up to the top. Take your right foot behind your left and reach over. A nice stretch down into the lats. Lovely stretch right the way down. And straight to the release. Okay, take the arm down, cross, over, and then release over to the other side. Uncross, and then from here, let's bring the right leg forward, sit back, weight onto the supporting leg, and there's your hamstring spread. Okay, remember you take the toe up or toe down. Toe up or down. Up to the top. Let's take this leg back, the left leg back. Make sure both feet facing forward. Take the arms around. Drop the chin towards the chest. Lovely stretch of the upper back. Close the feet in together. Take the hands just behind you and stretch away. So open out through the chest. Out. Now bring your feet together, release the hands, take the right arm up, walk it down, take the left arm, catch the elbow, and then lean over to your left side. Up to the top, swap, and then come over to your right side.